Hey guys, so today I wanted to read you a Deathnote fanfiction that I wrote when I was in middle school. This was 2007 that I wrote this, and this Deathnote fanfiction was written by a 13-year-old me who had never watched Deathnote in her life. Now, I knew what Deathnote was, kind of, and I knew a little about it, but I didn't know enough to write a fan fiction. I just made this character named Lyric out of nowhere. She has no important connection. She's just a character that exists, and I just had a lust for Mellow, just this lust for Mellow that I don't understand why. And so I just made this terrible fan fiction that I've read to so many people, but I thought I would grace you with the opportunity to hear it from me and just people on YouTube, just to hear it in general. So I'm so not ready. I know a little bit more about Deathnote now, but not really a lot, and I just can't believe that I wrote a fanfiction. So this is a really shitty little I want to get a little girly boner when I was 14 fanfiction. So without ado, we'll set the mood with some sexiness, and we'll start this fan fiction on a rip-roaring note. The fan fiction is called Mel, not even Mellow, Mel X Lyric ... desires. I had to burp, I'm sorry. Lyric sighed, walking into the dim lit room. Lyric sighed, walking into the dim light room. There's the E at the end, which lied her ally and friend Mellow. He sat on the couch, legs sprawled open, chocolate in his hand as usual. His face, cocky and handsome, his even-cut blonde hair laying only slightly over his pale-toned face. His playful eyes moved over her, sending shivers down her spine. She had always had feelings for him, Lyric, always defending his case in any way possible. The corners of Mellow's lips curved up, and he looked at Lyric, his usually playful look, but more intense, ... like he wanted something from her. And urge for something. She gave him her nervous grin and walked in, scratching her brown and blonde hair, and pushed a blonde bang to the side, revealing gorgeous, mysterious, playful blue eyes. Mellow raised a thin eyebrow, he eyes urging her to come closer to him. Lyric only sighed and said, "Did L call?" Mellow voice, spicy, feisty, and it all said, "This sentence is just a disaster. Who cares about L right now, Lyric?" She looked a bit shocked. "Let's forget about L for a moment and talk about us." It's getting spicy. What? She said, in an unusual tone. What? She said in an unusual tone. Mellow grinned and started to stand, saying, "You heard me." Oh, come on, Lyric. We've known each other as kids, orphans with no calm or anything. We are similar, are we not? We should take this a step farther. I can't take it, Lyric. I can't hide my feelings for you anymore. A rosy pink slid across her face, and Mellow stood walking behind her, putting his arms around her, breathing down her neck in a way that made her shiver. He said in a breathing tone, "Lyric, I need you. I want you for me and me alone." She backed away onto the wall. She just climbed onto the wall like Spider-Man, saying, "Mellow?" "Yes," he said, coming closer. He grabbed her gently, breathing down her neck, not asking for consent apparently, his warm breath giving her shivers again. He pulled her closer, sucking gently on her earlobe. Oh geez, 14-year-old me was horny. He began to kiss her neck. She was frozen, unable to move, period. Ella replied this in a whisper in her ear. "Don't hesitate, baby. I want you. I love you." Ah. Her blue eyes suddenly opened wide. His hands traveled to her stomach. He slipped his hand under her shirt, rubbing her belly. That's a weird thing to do. I mean, it's kind of cute when you're cuddling or like rub your like lover's belly, but just to do that as a sexual thing sounds a little bit weird. Her eyes wide open. She couldn't believe it. It was too good to be true. It felt too real to be a dream. So that was the first part. There's actually two parts of this fan fiction. But this took so long to make. Even though it's supposed to look shitty, it's supposed to not look that great, but it did take that long because I was editing it perfectly with my words, and I really did enjoy it. Really funny. I laughed my way through it. So I hope you like it, and if enough people do like this video, you know, enough, and they want to see more, then I will definitely do part 2, because there's 2 parts to this story, and I would love to do 2 parts, but I wanted to get the first part out because I was so proud of what I did, even though it's like, you could do better things with your life, but I'm super proud of this, and I hope you guys enjoy this too. Thank you so much for giving me the time of day to share this wonderful disaster with you.